What's up? It's your girl, Drama Queen, back for some more shorter answers to some questions that you guys have asked and have about 60 Days In Season 6. I've put my first set of questions up, and so this is going to be the second segment. I'm going to pull 3 at a time, answer them, and try my darndest to be 2 minutes or less. First video, I was able to go 2 minutes or less on every question. So that's my goal today. So let's get into the first question. The question is, do you feel like it's a lot of competition this season? Do I feel like it's a lot of competition this season? Let me go ahead and start. So yes, I do feel like there's a lot of competition, not only on the women's side, but it's on the men's side. You see, at one point Dennis says, anything that Tony can do, I can do better. I think that on our side, it definitely was a lot of competition. It makes a lot more sense to me now. I was in a chat group as 60 Days In was on Thursday, and I saw that Jennifer was in there as well. And it really hit me because they were targeted from day one for being on 60 Days In or being on something. And I really wasn't targeted so much. I was asked a couple times, but that's another question. But I think that provided them an opportunity to be able to think, well, dang, why is she not being questioned? I mean, Ashley even asked me one day, she was like, do you think people don't believe that I'm an inmate because I'm white? And I'm like, there's white people around here. Get in actress mode. So I think that, we all had our nicknames. They call me Missouri. They call Ashley Military. They call Jennifer Eyebrows. And I think that we all brought our own unique situation. I think that me having celiac, I didn't expect the inmates to really have my back and try to help me, and especially before I got commissary. And so that's why when I did get commissary, I wanted to make sure that I took care of those that took care of me. So yeah, I think it's a lot of competition. I think there's a lot of with Ashley and Jennifer just talking about stuff that they don't even know. Like, how can you say that I didn't leave my commissary for anyone and you were locked up in your cell? When we leave, we take our mattress, our covers, and our dirty clothes bag. So how do you know? So I think it was a lot of competition to try to pin us against each other. I knew what it was, but I decided not to fall for the okie doke. So, alright. That was question 1. Let's see what we have for question 2. Oh boy, this question says, have you spoken to Ashley or Jennifer since the show has aired? Have I spoken to Jennifer or Ashley since the show has aired? All right, let's answer that question. Yes, I have spoken to Ashley and I have spoken to Jennifer since the show has aired. A lot of stuff makes sense now. Ashley was very apologetic and was stating that she wanted to go and make a video of her apologizing to me because she didn't like what she saw when we saw the clips at the reunion. I have been apologized to by Ashley and Jennifer, but it was before I saw all of the episodes and saw how much my name was in their mouth. I addressed that when the episodes came in and it was ignored. I just find it interesting that we have Jennifer, who can be, empathetic and sympathetic towards real inmates that, are there because of something that they did or didn't do. But yet you have me, another participant, whom let you know ahead of time that I had this condition. I didn't develop this condition when I got there. I informed everyone that I had this, and this is one of the reasons why they wanted me to be a part of the program, because you have to be somewhat healthy, because you can't be on any medicine because you're undercover. And so they never had a situation like someone like myself that has a situation, a health situation, but I'm not, bound by medicine. And so this gave them an opportunity to get in and look at it in a different way. And so I just wish that Ashley and Jennifer would have concentrated more on their story like I did, and not make my story their story. Okay, perfect. All right, last one for this round. This question says, why would you volunteer knowing that you had food limitations? Why would you volunteer knowing you had food limitations? Having celiac disease is one of the main reasons that I decided to participate in the program. If I had to assess a percent, I would say having celiac is about 60% of the reason why I decided to participate in this program. Once I knew what the program was, I started doing research and learning about other inmates that were in jail and, ignored and laughed at, and they weren't given the food that they were needed. They couldn't give an emergency signal and leave. And so some of them got extremely sick, lost weight. Some of them almost died. And so when I read that, I said, I know that this is going to be probably not a popular thing for me to do. And I know that it's going to be very difficult, but I was like, this is really one of the most selfless things that I can do. I don't have the following of some of the stars that are, diving into prison reform, like Kim Kardashian or Jay-Z. I don't have the money or the following to do that, but what I can do is I can bring some attention to what happens if you're an individual that has medical issues and you go to jail, or if you have allergies. It was a point when I was in jail, which should have made TV, but it's not interesting, where there was a young lady that I met that was allergic to latex and onions. The inmates brought her to me because they knew she was dealing with something similar. They knew that I was raised in hell to try to get a change. And so I wanted to do this to get people to talk. I wanted to do this to bring awareness. You can think I complain too much. You've seen, I think one episode is maybe 40-something minutes. So you've seen 40-something minutes of my life being taped for a month, and you can't really make an opinion based off that. So that's why I would do it with food limitations. 6 seconds over, but that's not that bad. Was that it? Let me see. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so 3. All right, well, that is it for this segment. Tune in when I answer 3 more questions about 60 Days In, Season 6.